Namo Himalaya. Divine Vibrators, how are we all feeling today? It's a beautiful day and tomorrow is the week start. It's called a Monday. I hope you are excited for that. I'm very excited each and every day. There is nothing called the weekdays or the weekends, because that only happens with the false reality, but not me though. And how about you? We are all traveling so fast in this time period. Can you feel the speed of time? I want to talk about the time today. Many a times it's been like since 2 years I have, not 2 years, 3 years I guess. So 3 years I have been watching the clock. I don't wear watch, by the way. I was wearing once upon a time, but I'm still having some kind of collection of watches, yet I don't wear. If it is an occasion, I used to wear. That's it. I don't work by looking at the clock. No. We have our own clock. We have our own body clock. So we work according to that. Divine vibrators. Do you feel the time is flying like with the wings? No, not the wings. Even the wings can go fast, I think. It's like in jet speed. Can you feel that? If you are one among them, please comment below how fast that you can feel that speed. I feel it in a very in steroids. Are we going in some jets that we are finally reaching? You know, like it feels just the day has done, and within few hours we can see that the day is over and the clock is hitting up at 6 or 6:30. So how is it by your side? Something is weird and something is strange. If you look at the things happening around our world, it's not only about the war. Look at the natural things that's happening around. We have the Portugal country who has declared the emergency state because of the wildfire that they cannot control in a matter of time. And look at the floods that's happening in the European continent. So what's happening? We have a terrible storm, we have terrible floods, we have terrible hurricanes. What's happening around the world? The weather is unpredictable. It just changes in a matter of seconds. So all the predictions made by the weatherman or weather reporters is not quite, even they are astonished of the changes. They are looking at the satellite images. That's how they know. We cannot blame, don't play the victim or the blame game towards them, because they are also one among the matrix. They doesn't know what is real, and you know, certain hierarchies are there, so they do follow what is given for them to do. Beyond that, they are not supposed to do anything. But the thing is, so what you can do with all these changes is the biggest question I am keeping in front of you as the week start is going to happen tomorrow. If you ever feel that the time is flying in steroids, so what is your purpose here? Did you find your purpose at least? Did you start your compassion? Are you really in looking out still for the 3D material things? How far? How long? Some people lost their lives yesterday, maybe due to the floods. They are homeless now. And look at so many parts of the world. They're homeless. Day before yesterday they had a home to live in, to sit and dine with, but today they are homeless. I'm not threatening you that it could happen for you tomorrow, but my question is, at least can you send a prayer, a positive energy, a positive vibration for them sitting in your place? Does it account you to send some dollars to their wallet or something? I'm not asking you to do that. That is not the only way to be in the state of compassion. Please remember, it is not only the meaning you have to share your bank wallet always, which means a compassion state. No, even if you send a positive vibration to them, that's more than enough, because you are sending the energy that could not cost of anything, because it's priceless. That one drop of tears that you drop down, the looking or feeling how they feel now, what does it cost for you? Just look out. You are always worried about and so enthusiastic looking on only the trending videos. There are so many videos out there in the same social platform that you are in any number of platforms. There are also the videos that's happening around the world. Those videos are also there, but they are not going to trend for anything. Because once it is getting trend, you will know what the exact truth is, and you will start to vibrate in the fear mode. There is nothing to vibrate in the fear mode. Okay, this is not something to threaten you or to be in a state of fear. Oh, it's going to happen for me, or it's going to happen in my country tomorrow. No, you're not supposed to look at a situation or a thing in that aspect at all. It's how your perspective should be always. Okay, let's be positive. Let us send positive energy. What can I do the best for my surrounding, for my environment? Not only just because that you are being joined in a family, so-called family. Don't always be selfish in protecting your family alone. There are some other people in your street, in your neighborhoods, looking out for some help. Now, if you're not going to know what to do next, if at all, if some natural disaster is going to hit, you have to make a plan. What's wrong in that by discussing about it? It's not the negative effect that I'm throwing on you. When you are transferring yourself into the godly form, okay, when you are traveling to spirituality, you will come to know at a stage that there is nothing called good, there is nothing called bad, everything as it is. Because everything is energy. Negative thing, can you define in some other way other than the energy format, please? No. So, negative is also an energy format and positive is also an energy format, and we live in a planet where both the energies will prevail, and you cannot neglect one or the other. Both will be vibrating, but it is up to you, like what you are spreading your aura with. Your energy field is filled with positive or negative is your choice. So that is why we say always keep an eye on what you're vibrating high. Always keep your conscious here rather than the consciousness on your assets or your relationships or your bills to be paid the following week or whatever it is. Please don't ever follow the 3D, the false reality. If you are going to their heart, they will lead you in a blindless direction. For sure, it's a dead end. It will not be the end of the tunnel which has the light. The light is in this direction. That's a God's pathway. So you have to look on what you're doing it rather than what the social platforms are actually feeding your mind. You should be aware what you are feeding your mind. We cannot blame the other people or the other beings so-called in the matrix. So this is some kind of everything mixed up in the same video, I guess. So hope something is landing for you and making use of the time, as we every day we say 2024 and 2025 the photons are showering for you and you are supposed to receive the photons. Yes, why? Because you are a light particle, I'm a light particle, we all landed up with the same light particle, same consciousness, and we are here to just experience of the physical being, yet we are all spiritual beings. But you forgot who really you are. You have a very great potential. You can do anything you want. You can manifest anything you want. There is no class or there is no nothing to be a certain way that you have to follow and you should reach there to become a manifesting beast. Never, just in a fraction of a second. The next second you can make it better. For that, you should make sure that you are evolving. Your way of thinking should be incongruent with the universe or with the God or the higher form, whatever you could name it. I name it as universe sometimes, I name it God as sometimes. So you must be incongruent with their frequencies so that you can become anything you want, any form you want. So make use of this time and be grateful for whatever you have, and also be grateful for whatever you don't have, because you really don't want it. You really don't need it. That's why God has taken it away from you. You will not know what is the really good aspect of that by removing it. You will later days you will come to know. Sending you all love and light. Namo Himalaya.